Hello guys, welcome back to continue the last part of the revision for the second semester. Okay, here our lesson today, or we will revise today the indefinite integration or antiderivative, how to find the solution of differential equation. Okay, so easy, trivial, just study the basic rule of integration. That is the key of our lesson. Just revise the basic rule of integration and differentiation. You will understand this one easily. Okay, here for the first question, I'd like to integrate a negative 24 over x to the power 7 with respect to x. Here, before I begin to solve, I'd like to remind you by the basic rules which I need here. To integrate x to power n, that is called the power rule of integration. With respect to x, your answer, it will be just increase the exponent by 1, then divide by the new exponent plus the constant of integration. Okay? That is the first rule I'd like to remind you. The second one, the integration of any constant with respect to x, it will be this constant multiply the variable of integration x plus c. It's a rule. It's just rule. Here in our problem, I just apply the basic rule of integration. Okay? The third rule which I'd like. If you have the integration of a number or constant multiply a function with respect to x, it will be this constant multiply the integration of this function with respect to x. Okay? The integration is a process that we use to find the antiderivative of the integrand function. This is called integrand function. The result here, it will be what? Antiderivative. What is the meaning of antiderivative of a given function? It means the function whose derivative give you the integrand function. That is some of the vocabulary that we learned before. Here, let's solve question number 1. But here means sometimes we need to rewrite the function to be ready for the integration, to put it in the general, in the power form. But be careful, I forgot to tell you something, it's very, very important. When we apply this power rule of the integration, okay, don't forget, this rule I'll apply it only if n not equal negative 1. Impossible to apply this rule if the power of the variable is what? Negative what? 1. Okay, here if we rewrite this function, it will be negative 24. Just move the place of x to the power 7 from denominator to be in numerator, but with a negative exponent. Now the function is ready. The power here not equal negative 1, so I can apply the power rule of the integration. Here I will apply the number, even number here 24. The number multiply the integration of this power, just to apply the power rule. It will be x. Add 1, look, add 1. Then divide, add 1, it will be what? Negative 6. That's right? Okay. In this case, it will be x to the power negative 6 over negative 6. I add 1 to the exponent, it will be negative 6. Divide by the new one. Plus, you have to write the result in the simplest form, because since all of the given result already here, as you know, all of the choices in the simplest form, so I have to write the result in the form add in the given choices. It will be negative 24 over negative 6, it will be 4. But x to the power negative 6, I don't keep it in numerator. I have to write in that denominator to be in the simplest form. So where is your correct choice is part C. I think it's so easy. Just apply. I swear I just apply the rule of integration. It's so trivial. For question number 2, I have here two functions. That is function f, that is function g. Function f, it is like any, it is so easy. I will apply the power rule, but the second one is a trigonometric function. Please, you can put all of the basic rule of integration in front of you when you solve until you remember them well. Okay? Here, what is the integration of the first one? Number f7, x to power here add 1, it will be negative 3 over the new exponent. Here, cosecant square x, its integration negative cotan x, negative cotan x. Don't forget the constant of integration. Look here, if the antiderivative or the result of integration has, of a trigonometric function, has the part q, so the result it will be negative. Okay, it will be what? Negative. So your choice, it will be what? Part D. It will be D. The choice, the correct choice is part D. Part what? D. Okay. Here for part 3 in question what? This question is what? Question number 12. Part 3 in question number 12. Here, find the integration of 2t to power 2 minus 9 sine t with respect to t. I think the first one, power rule, it will be number 2, t to power 3 over 3. I just apply the rule. Here, 9, it will be minus 9. What is the integration of sine t? Cosine t, but it has co, so we have negative, and we have negative plus cosine t, plus the constant of integration. What is the choice like your result is, yes, C, 2/3 t to power 3 plus 9 cosine t plus C. That's right. I think the part 4 in question 12, it's so trivial, just a rule. Here, what is the integration of secant square x with respect to x? It will be tan x plus c. Your correct answer or correct choice, part A. Okay, I think C is so easy. Here, just apply the rule for all of these part in question 13. Okay, I have to check how many questions are left here. Sorry. Please try to pause the video and solve alone. Then check your answer with my answer. Here, just here, the integration of polynomial, each term, I will apply the power rule. It will be what? 3x to add the exponent 1, it will be 4 over 4. Minus 10, add the exponent 1, it will be here the unseen exponent 1, not 0. Over 2 plus the integration of constant, as I remind you at the beginning of the session, it will be 4x plus constant. You can simplify this one, you can write it as minus 5 later. But if it is not multiple choices, no problem. Here for this one, it will be negative the constant, multiplies the integration of cosine t, which is sine t, plus constant. Don't forget the constant of integration because it is indefinite integrals. Indefinite integrals. Here, I think it's so easy. Secant square, as we solved it before, tan x. Minus the integration of sine, cosine, but it has co, it will be plus cosine x plus c. Trivial. Just apply the rule. I didn't do anything more than applying the rule. Okay? For the last question, please, I'd like to remind you again, the power rule of the integration, this with respect to x, it will be x to power n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c. N not equal negative 1. But if n equal negative 1, I will apply another rule. It will be len absolute x plus c. Okay? If we rewrite the function and we find we have power negative, and here it means 7x to power negative 1. No, I don't need to rewrite the function in this case to apply the power rule. I will apply which rule? The second rule here. Okay? Here, but this one I need to rewrite, it will be x to power negative 6. Since the power here not equal negative 1, I will apply the power rule. I don't have any problem. Here, for the first one, the number 7, len absolute x. Look here, if we have integration, 7 over x dx. This can be written in this form. That's right, 1 over x dx. If you multiply here, it will be 7 over x. Take 7 as a common factor. Here we have 1 over x. Okay? Minus, what is the integration? The number, negative 5. What is the integration e to power e to power x? It will be e to power x according to the rule. What is the rule here? Plus 5. Okay. E to power add 1. It will be negative 5. Then divide by negative 5, okay, plus c. Simplify possible as you can. Len absolute x minus 5e to power x. Here negative 5, positive 5, it will be negative 1. 1 can be submitted. E to power negative 5. Sorry, e to power x. Sorry, here x. Okay, I'm sorry. E to power x. Okay, e to power, I'm sorry, there is something not nice here. Wait a minute. Wait. Here, for this one, negative 5 e to power x. What is this? From where this one? X to power negative 5. From where e? From where e? Okay, I'm sorry. So it will be, again, I'm so sorry. It will be 7 len absolute x minus 5, the integration e to power x, it will be e to power x. Here it will be plus the rewriting of this function x to power negative 6. It will be 5 x to power negative 5 if we add 1 over negative 5. Rewrite the function 7 to be in the simplest form, okay? Absolute x minus 5 e to power minus 1 x to power negative 5, but we have to write it in the denominator to keep it in simplest form over x to power 5. I think it's so easy. Don't forget the constant of integration. Forgive me for this mistake at the beginning. Okay, I hope it's so easy. Just apply the rule. 7 over x, it means 7 multiply 1 over x. Take the number outside. So what is the integration of 1 over x? It will be len absolute x. Look again. The integration of 5 over x, it will be with respect to x. 5 len absolute x plus constant. Integration of 3 over x with respect to x, it will be 3 len absolute plus c. I hope it's so easy for you, okay? Here the last two questions. Now, here for this one, how to solve differential equation? Means before we began to solve differential equation, what is the meaning of differential equation? And what is the meaning of its solution? Differential equation, any equation, we get it by differentiating another function. It is a function, represent the function, okay, which we get it by differentiating another function, by another way. Look here, if we have dy by dx in any equation, it means a differential equation. If we have y prime in any equation, it means we have differential equation. If we have f prime x like this one, it means differential equation. If we have second derivative or third derivative of any number of derivatives, it means we have a differential equation, which represent differentiation of any function. Clear? What is the meaning of solution of this one? It means find the original function. Here I want to find the original function whose derivative 6x. Whose derivative is what? 6x. For example, how to find this one? I have to follow the procedure. The first step, look, first step, just to follow the procedure. Find the antiderivative of both sides. Means what is the meaning of the antiderivative? The antiderivative of dy by dx, it means what is the inverse of this one? What happened here? Differentiation, it will be y. Okay, what is the inverse of this one? Here I took the what? The derivative of the function, the original one, y. Here it will be fx. The antiderivative of this one, it will be the first derivative. The antiderivative of any given function, it gives you the antiderivative of it. It means find the original function whose derivative give you this one. Okay, what is the antiderivative of the f prime? It means the original function, the function whose derivative f prime is fx. خلاص? Okay, here, how to find the antiderivative of the right hand side? We use the process which is integration with respect to the variable of this function, which is what? X. I have to integrate the right hand side to find the antiderivative of it. So, in this case, fx, it will be what? How to integrate? Just to follow the rule of integration, 6x to power 2 over 2. Because here's the power 1, add 1, then divide. Plus c, which will be 3x to power 2 plus c. This is called general solution. This is implied, sorry, because I'd like to write fx equal. Okay? This is called what? General solution. Because it is indefinite integration. But since you give me more information, which mean 0 and 8, so in this case, I'm talking about a specific function. I'm talking about the function whose derivative 6x and passing through the point 0 and 8. So I have to find the value of c. Because as you give me value of c, I'll find a specific function whose derivative 6x. Okay? Now, by replacing by this point in the general solution, just replace x by 0, it means f0, it will be 8, equal, if you replace here x equal 0, it will be 0, plus c, implies c equal what? 0. So, what is your solution? fx, it will be 3x squared, equal 8, plus 8. That is called particular. It's called what? Particular. Particular what? Solution. It means a specific function that's whose integration, whose differentiation, 6x, and the passing through by this point. As you give me more information, this means I'm talking about a specific answer. Talking about what? A specific answer. Okay. I hope you understand. By the same way, we solve the next one. Try to pause the video, and check your result with your answer by my answer. Okay, with my answer, I'm sorry. Here, what is the first step? Antiderivative of both sides. Left side, the antiderivative ht, because it means the original function whose derivative h prime. It means ht. How to find the antiderivative of the rest? By using process is called integration. Indefinite integration, okay? Plus 5 with respect to what? You have to know which with respect to which variable, add the variable of the function, okay? Here, HT, just apply the rule, it will be 8t to power 4 over 4 plus, what is the integration? 5t plus constant. Write it in the simplest form, 2t to power 4 plus 5t to power 3 plus constant. This is called what? This is called, look with me, general solution. But since you give me more information, I'm talking about what? Particular solution. Particular what? Solution. How to get the value of C to find the particular solution? Replace T equal 1. This means in the left side H at 1, it means negative 4. Understand? Replace T equal 1 in both sides. It will be here H at what? 1. H at 1, it means negative 4. Clear? Okay. H at 1, it means what? Negative 4. Equal. Here, replace T by 1 in the right-hand side. It will be 2 plus 5 plus C. Implies C equal negative 4, and this one 7 goes to the other side with opposite sign, minus 7. C equal negative 11. As we replace by C in the general solution, we will get the particular solution. Our specific function, whose derivative? 8t to power 3 plus 5, and passing through point 1 and negative 4, it will be what? 2t to power 4 plus 5t to power 3 minus 11. Here 11. Why it is not written? That is my answer, or that is the function whose derivative 8t to power 3. Okay? I think it's perfect, and it's so easy. Look here. What we need before the exam, I need to revise all of the basic rule of integration and the basic rule of differentiation. That is the rule. Look here, the rule of differentiation and the rule of integration. Okay? Revise all of the videos or watch all of the videos which posted on the LMS. Okay? Study all of the topic that included in the exam. The key here, the basic rule of integration and the basic rule of differentiation, to understand how to understand the lessons that we learned in this quarter. Okay? Thank you, and I hope you have a good luck, inshallah. Thank you for joining the session. Goodbye, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.